you're watching Awesomely Rad, and in today's video, I'm going to show you another one of my favorite e-bike mods so far. This custom rail for more setback in your seat. I did this for my Ecells Dual Star e-bike, but this can basically be done on any bike with a standard bicycle seat. Now, I can't take credit for this idea, so shout out to all the folks on the Ecells Facebook groups where I saw some people discussing ways to get more setback, and I saw one of the folks in that post suggest this mod, and decided to try it out for myself, so thank you again to him and everyone in that thread. So why more setback? For me, this is primarily about ergonomics and comfort relative to the pedal position. On my road bike, I like an arrow head forward position, and having the pedals under my seat give me the ability to put more power into my pedal strokes. But on my e-bike, I prefer a more upright, relaxed position. And one thing I noticed right away with the Ecells bike, being that it's based on a mountain bike frame and geometry, is that I didn't like how the pedals felt like they were directly under my seat. They almost felt like they were behind me. And at least to me, on this type of bike with the high handlebars, it feels really awkward, like I'm riding a unicycle. What I really wanted was a more pedal forward riding position where my legs were a little more in front of me than under me, more like the feel of a cruiser bicycle. Now, obviously, the pedal position is fixed based on the geometry of the frame. But if you slide the seat back, that puts your butt more behind the pedals for a more feet forward position. The problem was that even when I pushed the seat back as far as it could go in the stock seat post, it still wasn't giving me the distance I wanted. For reference, I'm 6 feet tall with a 32 to 34 inch inseam. So that's why I built this setback rail that allows me to position the seat even further back. I think this gives me another 3 to 4 inches, and it's been great. Okay, so let's talk about the setback rail mod. What I did was buy a GORIX bike saddle suspension spring off of Amazon. Then I cut the top portion off at the bends. I just used a cheap angle grinder with a carbon cutting blade on it, but I'm sure you could use a hacksaw or any other kind of rotary cutting tool with a carbon blade. I purposely cut far enough to leave a little bit of a hook on the end of the rail, just to ensure that the seat clamp wouldn't slide off during a bump or anything. And it was probably overkill, but I also sprayed a little all-in-one paint plus primer on the ends just to prevent rust. Then I mounted the rail onto the seat post backwards and upside down. It just felt a little safer to have the hooks pointing down instead of up, ensuring it wouldn't rub against my seat, as well as keeping them in the back and having the nice, smooth, curved part in the front. I took the GORIX mount from the top of the suspension spring and mounted it further back on the rail and then attached my seat to the mount. I even took the GORIX end cap and put it over the end of the rail where I made the cuts, right on those hooks. All in all, as long as you have a cutting tool, this was a super easy mod. Pushing the seat back a few inches doesn't sound like a lot, but man, what a difference it makes when sitting on the bike. It's so much more comfortable, at least for me, and I don't even have it fully maxed out. I've talked about it in another video, but I also upgraded my seat post to a PNW Cascade dropper post. And the dropper post has less setback than the stock Ecells seat post. So adding this setback rail helps negate that difference there as well. Overall, I'm really happy with this mod. It gives me that relaxed riding position I want in an e-bike, and it only cost me about 23 bucks. GORIX has a bunch of different colors to choose from. I only grabbed red because it was the cheapest color at the time, and I figured this was an experiment to see if I'd like it or not. So I'm very happy to report that this is a mod that will be staying on my bike. So if you're looking to get more setback with your seat, maybe look into trying a mod like this for yourself. Obviously, the usual disclaimer here, do so at your own risk, especially if you are a heavier rider. I love it. It's one of the best things I've done to my bike, again, helping to make it more comfortable. That's gonna do it for this video. Thanks again so much for watching. If you found it useful, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Stay rad, and I'll see you in the next one.